Your boy, the one and only best caster EU. Excellent. I'm here with the good old Ultra, and we're here to cast some ZooPig.com versus BLUEJAYS Ventus.
It's ZooIG.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Oh, always
I
my.
believe this is the first game of the Champions division.
I won't lie to you. I have no idea. I'm gonna go by your word there. The ban phase is always my least favorite part because it seems that nothing has changed in the absent years. We're still seeing Thatcher. We're still seeing operators like Flores. I'm gonna have a guess that we're gonna see. I don't know actually because I don't know how this EMP now works. Maybe Valkyrie, maybe Cade, maybe something like that. And it's Valkyrie. See, my IQ is still absolutely mental on this game. Yeah. Azami probably, I'd say, for this last ban. I'm not too sure. Oh.
We can only wait to see. Okay.
Come on.
It's Solis.
See, I've never casted this operator. Like, I just know it's IQ on defense that can ping, basically, as far as I'm aware.
And Solis, I'm going to kill myself.
All right, they're going to be taking the top four first, of course. It's that, and I'd say that site is by far the best. I don't think Garage is very viable in this day and age, just considering how easy it is to take. Yeah, I mean, unless you still play ranked, which, well, I'm guessing most of the audience do.
Fair enough, yeah.
Attackers need to
Garage is disposable. Like, you can't even hold it correctly. Like, you have to have very complex strats, and if your opponents can coordinate each other, then it's pretty much unwinnable.
I feel like there's just too many angles. Yeah, there's too many angles to attack from. Like, there's what, 3 staircases, a hatch, the entire floor is destructible. Yeah, 2 hatches. The floor is destructible. It's just so easy to get the wall open and get a plant down early on, but it's nice to see that they're not going there. And it's also nice to see that the strategy hasn't changed and you still have that the head holes in that wall open.
Oh yeah, I mean, people used to make their head holes on the other side of the wall too.
Oh. I've actually not seen that before.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I personally don't feel comfortable when it's on the other side. So I'm on ZooIG's part right now. It's pretty default strats. They have the frost. I'm still quiet. Okay. Let me turn myself up.
Yeah, there's a bit of an issue there. But one interesting thing as well is an operator that I think is not incredibly great, just as a whole, Blackbeard. We're seeing Chet bringing him out now. I don't see what his primary use is going to be other than, of course, those EMP impact grenades. But we'll have to see. I mean, I'm just very happy to be casting the BLUEJAYS lads again, as I have casted all of them before, over a year ago now. And the first pick's going to come from the Dokkaebi, actually. I think that was. Yeah, with Dent. A nice little pick's going to give them the opening, taking down the Jaeger. Not much utility loss, but a gun is lost instead. Shep's going to go down, but there's going to be a refrag by Cassie.
Cade is going to score from below, but he was a bit too late and misses the chance to get a free pick. Now the attackers droning the sites, both of them droning at the same time, getting some info onto the defenders. Not setting up any angles yet, but they have the man advantage by far, and they can take their time since they have 2 pairs of EMP grenades as well. They can just pick easily right now.
Yeah,
and I believe they are.
The last remaining members of ZooIG are in quite a difficult position at the moment. I don't know if Rotten knows he's at the window and he's watching. He doesn't, and he gets taken out and punished for it. Now it's 2 versus 5, make it 1 versus 5, and then 4 versus round for BLUEJAYS Ventus. Pure destruction. Blackbeard getting the final kill, the very controversial operator in my eyes. A nice little way to end it off. And he's... One thing I didn't realise as well until very recently is the buff to suppressors. Like, they no longer, like, reduce the damage range, so they're quite useful, but at the moment I think it is extended barrels that are taking over the meta.
Yeah, it's both actually. Like, everyone uses a bit of both, except for me because I hate both of these options. But each one has its own, positives and negatives.
Yeah,
as everything.
Right,
that was a very fast round.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it started to seem like there was a possibility that we could see ZooIG potentially bring it back, but even the injury didn't mean anything, as the culprit got taken out and the revive got made, and they're going to have to make some major changes already early on. It seems. Well, the operator lineup's not changing at all, which may cause problems down the line. Maybe they're going to try to alter this strategy a little bit, maybe try to not get picked off so early, and see what they can, well, alter for now.
Make sure to like play a bit together as well, like a bit closer. Being able to get a refrag is the key in most of the scenarios.
Yeah, being able to get those cross angles used well. Try not to get shot through the angles that you're making as well, because obviously from library straight into site, there is an angle that they keep making. So they've got to be very wary of that. They've got to keep control of these sorts of areas to make sure that they don't get shot in the back when they're not looking.
Yeah. I like to see that they're shooting the glass part of the window as well, so they can have sound of the attackers opening up.
Yeah. That's a little sort of play that we've been seeing since, well, the dawn of CG sports, really. Like, it used to happen with reinforcements as well, but I think that was altered a couple seasons ago. Maybe a year and a half ago now, I'm not too sure.
Mm-hmm.
But the window one is still very prominent. We're going to be seeing Jula being quite aggressive playing behind this reinforcement, trying to get an early pick for ZooIG, and, well, the first pick's going to come in for ZooIG now, as we see Dent fall. Dokubi's not going to be getting the opening kill, as he is the recipient of the first kill.
Yeah, get shut out from the smoke, surprisingly enough. Now everyone is stacking up onto the side. The ones below, obviously, for the C4, but I like to see that cross angles being held. The attackers are heavily pushing library. Oh wow, okay, they're gonna use all of the utility to clear out the top mezzanine guy, but they're not that. One of them jumps in, actually, yeah. Holding the ankles now, Chep gets a kill onto the and gets another one onto Yula. What?
Yuli, you're not hearing that. That is unbelievable. So the advantage that they've gained early on is already gone. There's still half of the round left, so the Blue Jays have plenty of time. They've got an option to get the wall open with the Blackbeard and the Thermite, with a Twitch as well. All the utility getting destroyed by the Twitch down. He's not even able to destroy it, it seems like, and the ability is just getting worse and worse to win this. But there's still one grenade left for Cassie as well, so potential to get rid of that shield later on. The wall is now open up, and now Dragon's in a difficult spot. But he does manage to get one right after Chep gets one, but the refrag is right there, and now it's all on Katu in a 1 versus 3. The advantage slipped away so narrowly, and, well, he's got a minute, but the plant is going down.
No, in the 1v3 post-plant scenario, almost, he can't really do much. He gets that down from C. Another ongoing to the side of Blue Jays. That was a bit better from ZooIG, but still wasn't very. It wasn't enough to win top floor.
I feel like there's not enough use of cams, there's not enough use of teamwork and coordination, because I don't know how they didn't realise that Dent had jumped through without Blackbeard and flanked behind them. It's a mistake you really should not be making there. You need to check your angles, you need to make sure that you've not got anyone on this flank, you need to have everything covered, which they didn't have there. Of course, they were punished for it, and, well, it cost them the round in the end. So we're currently 2-0 up for Blue Jays, and, well, ZooIG really need to pick this up already.
Well, I feel like Blue Jays see how they can be a bit more aggressive, and that they can pick up on that part and see that ZooIG don't actually take their backs. That's why they capitalized on pushing to pain or mentioning window as well, getting in quickly. Somehow the Blackbeard didn't get recognized, as you said, but it shouldn't have been that way. He just goes in the back, gets 2 kills like that, and doesn't get traded out. Although there were 3 people playing on the top side, main side of the building.
I mean, they're in a different site now. They've got a different strategy, so should be able to try something out. This is actually my favourite site to cast when it's getting defended. I just love the amount of flexibility you can use, and I also love the default strategies, of course. I'm not sure if you still play a shield on mezzanine as well as one on the top of the stairs, whilst obviously sat on them with Wamai and a Frost. It probably is the case as well. We are seeing both those operators in play regardless, so it's nice to know that the time has not changed for the strategy of this map, and it seems like they're going to be going for a north side take, which of course they want to establish control along this top floor, make sure that there's no possibility of a flank. But here we are, we're seeing Dent on the entry frag starting to make his way through.
Yeah, pretty default attacks and defense coming from both of the sides. There's the Goyo actually holding below, which I really love to see. He takes a bit of Blue Jays drones, a couple of them. Dragon is also there to double up on him and try to destroy even more utility. They're putting pressure on the side of attackers now. They're telling that where they are and that they have to go and contest them, because otherwise they won't be able to take the side. Although Twitch destroys all of the utility around the shield except for one might disc, and Pavlov also shoots one of his ultimates, giving access to the attackers to take the blue right now.
The only issue I see right now is the drone economy on the side of Blue Jays. Of course, they've lost over half the flashbangs are going to come out, but the Wamai disc will catch some of them. The first pick comes in for ZooIG as Katu finds the first one on to Den. You've lost quite some significant utility, but Pavlov is there. Pavlov falls, sorry. And another one follows, and Blue Jays taking the lead once again, and going to be starting to take control of these library stairs now, moving down, starting to push towards the site with a minute left on the clock. They've still got the sledge alive, so they can open up angles above, but Rotter playing now quite sneakily inside Fireplace in a corner, waiting to strike. Jula as well, and Katu now on site, and well, with 50 seconds left, they're going to have to go for a push soon. And ZooIG with the man disadvantage, I don't know if they're going to be able to pull this one out.
Yeah, Rota holding the key position there for Fireplace, but it seems like Blue Jays are going to go for the games window take. Already getting the window open and holding the angles onto the Jaeger and the other person in stock. Hibana getting a bit too aggressive there, having the diffuser as well. If she dies there, Blue Jays won't be able to retrieve the diffuser quick enough. But as of right now, everyone's holding angles. It's getting some smokes down. Oh, they're inside, getting a plant down.
I don't know how they've managed to let the drop come down, and well, it seems like this is going to be a post-plant situation as we see Jula fall from the hatch. Siri finds one on Katu, and it's all on Rotter outside in Fireplace in a 1 versus 4. And I mean, with all the angles they've got held, I don't know if he's going to win this one, but I mean, he opens it up with a kill onto Siri, but he's getting shot from every angle. There's no way he's winning that. And the Blackbeard, once again, manages to close out the round. This is unbelievable. An operator that you wouldn't really see get played is getting all these picks.
Wow. Once again, Blue Jays took a bit of time there, but as soon as they went to actually execute a plan, they did it very fast. It seemed like ZooIG didn't have a single clue about Hibana going in and planting there. As you could see, Yula was not focusing his attention onto the planter, and he was trying to get the kills on the people playing on the hatch, I believe, and the window guy as well. It was quite flawless from the side of Blue Jays once again.
Uh-oh. We're seeing Ragon. Is it Ragon or Raygon? I'm not sure, but he's calling out the skin on that Hibana there. I don't know what the penalty would be here. If he is wearing a banned skin. I'm not sure which ones are banned. I think it's just mostly the default ones which are allowed, if the rules haven't changed.
The Pro League skins are the ones that are allowed, and that seemed like a Pro League skin, but I'm not sure.
Well, he's just potentially outed himself there, saying it was a one from the SI packs. Oh, they play it on Pro League, so yeah, no, it is fine.
5 seconds left before insertion.
We're ready for company.
Okay, well, they don't have to be that aggressive. Okay. We can see ZooIG going on to the same site. Pretty similar setup, but I'm not sure if... oh no, Alibi was there. I think it's the exact same setup as last round. As Koyu is also rotating over to the kitchen side now. The attackers seem to have switched their attack, like the side, the way they attack this time. There's 2 people on the office side and 3 on the jacuzzi side, which is something I love to see, since you can see ZooIG members contesting Solar and Master bedroom.
Hey.
Bennett gets spotted out, and Jan is already there to frag him out, but doesn't seem to get a kill on him.
I just really like the way that Blue Jays went as attack. Like, look at this, Dent already getting an opening pick. Just the way that they play together, they're pinching these roamers, punishing them, and giving the advantage to themselves with man count. And I mean, you've still got Rotter, still alive, of course, still on this roam. But with the way they're playing, if they start to converge on his location, play enough men onto him, they're going to be an advantage again later on. Even if they lose one, they'll always have that member there to refrag. And I mean, his location's known as they're going to start converging on him. I don't know if he knows there's a player coming down the stairs. He's focusing on the drones, and he doesn't, and he falls for it. And already, a 2 versus 4.
Seb gets a kill on Reagan as well, but Viola gets a refrag on his theory, and now in 4v2, both of the defenders moving back to side. There's one playing on the hallway and one on the top 2 shield. They're not very close to each other, but right now refrags are key. So if one of them dies, as Jaeger does, it's very much another GG. Now, Frost trying to retake the blue shield, getting the kill onto Sledge by moving back into side since the attackers can plant. One of the hatches is not open, giving a bit of freedom to the Frost, but she gets shut down from the Blackbird jumping in from Games window. And, oh no, actually he dropped the hatch. And that's another round going to Blue Jays. They capitalized on the early frags there.
It's just 4 consecutive rounds for them. I mean, there's 2 rounds left for them to get a defensive win. And I mean, at the moment, this is completely in control for Blue Jays. It's been an absolute destructive capable. Look at this. Not a single member on the side of ZooIG getting over 2 frags. Not a single one going positive. Whereas, well, Chep, we need to talk about this man. Playing the Blackbeard, getting all of the picks. It's unreal to see. And I mean, I think that gun is terrible. I hate the Blackbeard assault rifle. It's just too slow. It doesn't do enough damage anymore. I think the DMR is a much better option, but he's clearly proven to me that I am completely wrong.
It depends on the playstyle of the player. Since he seems to be quite aggressive, the shield is all he needs, like to cover his face, and then he just frags out. Impressive to see. Reminds me of Maggie. What ZooIG have to do is play closer, because like again, Bandit was playing all alone on the top floor. He gets pinched by 2 different sides, as I called. He was gonna go. He went in piano and gets shut down from the Yana once again. I think that happened last round as well to a different person. Now happens to him too. And the worst thing is that Blue Jays got another kill onto the guy playing Solar. I believe it was the Goyo this time.
Yeah,
they don't play there for the refrags.
He was just downstairs playing in Trophy, and I mean, his awareness was really not there. I don't know if they don't have enough intel, it seems to be the case. And I mean, you need to be aware that they've taken control of the top 4, and it's a possibility that they're going to come down the stairs as well. You really need to watch out for things like that. It's rookie mistakes that we really shouldn't be seeing in competitive play. And I mean, not to rip into it, of course, but
yeah,
when they're 4 rounds down, they really need to be inventive. They need to change up their strategy. They need to play together, get these cross angles prepared, but it's not the case for them. It seems like, at the moment, it seems like it's 3 solo players and then 2 people trying to play together.
Interestingly enough, we see we go to top 4 again, and they have the same setup as they had the first and second round of the game. I like to see there's no heavy roamers this time, though. Every operator has their own role. But they're going to stack up on Metzalin once again. There's drones in Fireplace waiting for them and spotting them out, but they have no idea. They haven't seen any of the drones except from one. That's why that way Blue Jays know where to push and know where everyone is, because there's hidden drones everywhere. You can see the kid rotating below as well, probably going for the C4 pick or play. Depends on if he stays alive until the last round. The late round.
What I like as well is that we're seeing the exact same sort of attack from Blue Jays, because if it's not broken, you don't need to fix it. They're going to be just continuing to work towards destroying ZooIG. And I mean, Katu's already taken a hefty chunk of damage from that rappel just outside of Library, and we're starting to see the other members of Blue Jays as well starting to get these angles to stop the potential rotate back into sight. And I mean, what you really need to watch out for is, of course, our man Chep on that window. Don't let him jump in again, please. And you should be quite dandy for now.
No, there's no way they let the same mistake happen twice. Feels like they have a bit of... they know about the Blackbeard now, because he shot the door open as well. That's why the first dropped into the bottom floor and going up the stairs now. But Pavlov gets a kill onto Siri. That's the Twitch taken off. Positive start for ZooIG. Once in 2 rounds, I believe it happens.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
But I mean, so far, whenever they've had this advantage, they have still lost a round. But maybe this is a turning point for them. I mean, Katu's on very low HP, and of course Pavlov has lost half of his, so they will be expended in just a couple of bullets that come their way. But I mean, right now they've got a good foothold. Half the round's depleted, and we've not seen pretty much any progress from Blue Jays towards the site. Of course, they're still stuck outside this window. They're still stuck outside, but no, we're going to see Chep jumping in again, trying to find a pick, and there it is.
No.
He finds one, and the dominoes are starting to fall as each member is slowly getting taken down. Rotto's follows suit as well, and this advantage, you really need to hold on to it, but it's not the case. They're all just falling down. It's Ragon in a 1 versus 4. He's found one so far. Manages to find a second, but with 3 left to find, I don't know if he's going to be winning this.
Okay, he gets a kill into the Thermite. He shoots the dead body while being in another crossfire. He's getting pinned from 2 sides and gets shot down from Cassie. You know what they say, history repeats itself. Blackbeard is allowed to go back into the window, or from the window, in fact. Gets another kill once again. I don't know how that keeps happening, it's so infuriating.
I know. It's again, like we saw. I think it was Rotter on the Frost earlier, stopping the Blackbird from jumping in. But as soon as the main door was opened, we saw them drop and rotate back towards the side, which of course then left
Protect your bombs from being
the Jaeger quite vulnerable. Katu just fell, and then it's from there we're just not seeing enough teamwork. It's just so much solo things that they're not able to rectify and fix. And we've just one round left on the defense. This map is looking quite futile so far.
To be fair, Wamai was holding a very nice angle onto libraries. He was covering the Jaeger from the library side, so getting the Jaeger killed from the Blackbeard there was not exactly the team's fault. I would probably say that Jaeger should have been a bit more aware of the situation, repeating as he did last round. But doesn't matter right now. This is a new round, last round of the first half. It's entirely on the side of Blue Jays, which is not very. It wasn't exceeding any expectations, to be honest. Blue Jays are Blue Jays.
I'm praying and hoping that we can see ZooIG get at least one round so that we see them still in this fight, still in the game. But I mean, the attacking side, they could win all 6. We don't know. It's so, like, you don't know with the way the play style. They might be a very attacking favoured team. I mean, there are very few, I'd say, attack favoured teams just in Pro League in general, or in any league, I'd say. But the main one that comes to me is, probably one of the most renowned teams, BDS. I think they are very incredible with their attacking favoured. And I mean...
And outsiders as well, I would say.
Yeah, outsiders recently. Unbelievable.
Well, I can just not mention the fact that Chep is still on infinite KD, pretty much, because he has zero deaths still. He has 8 kills and 0 deaths. That's amazing to see on your Blackbeard as well.
It's baffling me, honestly.
Yeah.
I started off at the very start of the game by slandering Blackbeard, and I've at my words. It is very scary.
Well, pretty similar defense and attack from both sides. Once again, stereotypical, I could say. Now we have one person pushing into office, and it's not the one you were expecting to, because it's the Hibana. But okay, we're gonna get a fair amount of damage dealt on him. Is he the shield player? I'm not really sure who that was. Oh no, yeah, it was the other shield player, yeah. Okay, popping the Goyo shield on piano door. Wasting a bit of time from the attackers.
Yeah.
Now you can say that ZooIG are playing a bit more closer to each other, to be honest.
Which I like. I really do like this because, of course, there's only a minute left, so it's going to have to be a late round execute. The grenade comes in. Katu's the one to find the first onto Siri, and Chep, continuing his reign of terror, manages to take Katu down, and he's took his way. He's made his way in. Oh my God! This man needs to be stopped. Running in with a deagle, finding the pick onto Ragon, and Pavlov's in a world of hurt at the moment. He's not really got many places to go, and he's just going to push his way up. Oh, I don't know if he's going to be able to find the kill, but oh my, Pavlov's been able to get back with his life now. 35 seconds left. That execute's going to have to come very soon. Of course, Blue Jays do have the man advantage, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to win this one. But I mean, every time I've said that, they still managed to do it. Jula's going to be taken down by Cassie, and well, let's see if this is a sweep from Blue Jays.
It certainly looks like one, up to this point at least. Now we see them using all the utility they have left to flash or nade the remaining defenders. Oh, Rota gets a kill onto Dent, making this a 2v3. The attackers are not yet planting. One of them gets taken out from the Goyo shield, Goyo fire, but they're getting the plant down, and Sledge is covering the planter, getting the kill onto Rota and winning the round. Once again, that's a flawless half from Blue Jays. How do they let the Blackbeard run in once again, getting 2 kills? Like, it's unbelievable.
Den is leaving. Like, Den and Chep and just this entire roster are putting in a shift, I have to say. Chep's just unbelievable. I mean, of course, we've finally seen him fall, but I do believe it was the hands of the Goyo fire, not a player's gun itself. So it seems like no man can kill him, but fire can. Yeah, it appears to be the case. And well, you know what? At the start of the game, I was saying about Garage. It seems like that's where they're going to be going. It might be an unexpected pick, and I don't know if ZooIG are going to be expecting it. They're going to have to change up the lineup, of course. It's a very interesting one, I must say. Like, to see the Lion, which I rarely see. I've rarely casted a Lion, but it's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, It's if they keep it, they should probably keep it for the bottom floor take, but it kind of depends on how they want to approach this attack. Now, it's kind of sad to see that someone put, or actually Goyo put an end to Chep's flawless run. Now he's going 10-1, but you can see him. Oh no, is he gonna go on Echo and like camp on the top floor, waiting for the Echo drones to strike when the plan time comes around?
I
feel
do
like that's
hope
the
so.
case.
I really hope it is. Oh, he's reinforcing the hatch upstairs. That's, of course, it really that slows. I guess it slows down the rotates. I guess unless he's going to be playing in kitchen, we reinforce that so no one can go above. I guess I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're only reinforced it for coverage because someone is playing in kitchen for sure. But Echo rotates back to side right now. We have Jaeger and Goyo holding the fireplace and trophy side of the building, getting some drones down. That's some good utility taken off from the team of ZooIG. Now, okay, ZooIG is all stacked up on the trophy side except from one player. It means that it's an active 4v2 right now. And it's not looking good for BLUEJAYS. While, okay, Kati gets a kill onto Dent. That was a close shot from Siri, but doesn't get it. Cassie gets a refrag onto Yula.
Oh,
and another one onto Pavlov. Holy. That's
air.
That's Capitan Nomad off the board already. They're getting a bit too aggressive there. Oh, so he gets 2 kills on Dragon and Nota, leaving Kato in a 1v3. This is match point right now. And Cassie gets Kato and wins the round. That was a flawless game from BLUEJAYS.
Unbelievable. I don't even have words.
Oh my god, yeah.
That, like, just the fact that they were able to get another man to come up and rotate to help the 2 Roman was incredible.
Yeah.
It definitely won them that round because having an extra man on an extra cross angle is of course going to kill anyone that tries to jump in. And I mean, Cassie did absolutely incredible that round. But I feel like for that map, we just have to give it to Chep.
Yeah,
Just
we do. Like,
unbelievable.
Flawless run. 100%. But like, playing Blackbeard, man.
I mean, well,
how do you
that's...
sleep at night?
I don't know. Well, that's it for map 1, of course. Chalet, a flawless win for BLUEJAYS Ventus, but we will be going to Skyscraper very soon.
think there was a Honda, a 99 that we drive and play Nirvana. It never started right away, it didn't wanna let me get too far from it. I was still too young to realize that these summertime jobs, they don't last your whole lifetime. I think there was a Honda, I run another lot to get through the night. Scared as shit, but I know that I'm alright. We were 17, kill like kerosene. You protected me.
Look at my score, 13 and 3.
All right.
I was absolutely insane.
Welcome back to ZooIG versus Blue Jays. We moved to Skyscraper now, of course. We saw a dominant sweep by Blue Jays. Ventus getting every single round to a total of 7-0 on that first map. Of course, now is a chance for ZooIG to redeem themselves and potentially pull out a draw, of course, as it is a best of 2. And the first ban we're going to be seeing once again, that Thatcher. I don't think much is going to change. I think the bans will remain relatively the
It's very
same.
generic.
Yeah.
And probably a Jackal as well, because Skyscraper is a roam-heavy map, so they want to be taken... Oh, it's a Monty? I can understand the idea. They don't want to get, like, a window planned down, probably. That would be my only guess. As for the defender bans, it should be like a mirror of Alkman.
Yeah, I mean...
Could be.
I guess the ban phase, I've always said this, it's very boring. I think for now, I'm just going to take some time to reflect over that last map and just reflect on what needs to change from ZooIG in this second map. Of course, we saw Blue Jays Ventus absolutely tear them apart with our, of course, the main man, Shep, on the Blackbeard. I don't know if he'll play that this game, but I think the main mistakes that we saw from ZooIG is their awareness, their teamwork in some occasions, and their ability to, well, set up the angles to support the teammates, of course. I say awareness is by far the killer there. I think it was, I'm not sure, the player, whoever was on the Jaeger multiple times, let Shep jump in and just run at them with either the Deagle or his assault rifle. And I mean, this game, that needs to change. Everything needs to change for them. We're going to be seeing them on the defense first, which...
Oh my god, of course he breaks out the Blackbeard again. That's the ZooIG's biggest fault is not banning Blackbeard. Okay, wait, he's gone. He's not back. He's back on Ace now. Good.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I miss the whole reveal and 6th pick. I don't like that you can change your entire attacking roster.
You don't like that feature?
I miss having 6th pick in the reveal phase. I don't know.
Oh yeah, in that sense, yeah.
I just liked the whole. It just felt very nice and good for competitive, I guess. But I mean, times change. We have to adapt to them, and I mean, let's see if ZooIG can adapt throughout this game and take some rounds off of Blue Jays. They really want to get this win to get a draw, of course, because if they don't, then, well, we see Blue Jays take everything. Take their pride away from them. Take their hope. Take their sanity, potentially, as well. Did you like that? You like that little pun there?
Yeah, I love that. I'm really wondering if they're gonna play in Geisha, though, because I saw them reinforcing Geisha completely off, even from drum side. So if someone needs to play there, he's probably gonna play his life. There's no escape from that room. You're just stuck there. I love how Blue Jays are taking into consideration the run out from Shrine, but I don't know, I'm actually sure that they're not gonna run out from there. Getting the early breach onto house stairs already. But Dragon is actually contesting that, okay. Good for him that Blue Jays are not picking that.
Yeah,
he's over now.
That's an incredible little pixel peek he's got there.
Yeah.
He will surely win any gunfight, unless, of course, he does miss all of his shots, which with Alibi anyway, that recoil kills me every single time. I don't know if it's just because I'm bad or what, but it's one of the operators that has weird recoil. Yeah, I'm guessing by your reaction, I'm bad.
No, I'm kidding. I don't even know how you play him. But I'm not gonna lie, Alibi Circle is not that hard anymore because there's no 1.5, so it's
I didn't know that.
More consistent. Oh, you didn't know? Now you do.
No, I wasn't aware.
Okay, now I gets injured from Toki. And Toki's already in drums, trying to capitalize on the injury, and she does. Getting the kill onto Pavlov, that's one of the board, and then oh my god, she gets another one.
The awareness, yet again, is what strikes. It's unbelievable. Like, they need, I don't know if it's their communications or what, but like, there needs to be the call that there's a player there, that you need to be aware.
Yeah.
He's gonna push you.
And even worse, there's a Blackbeard that just realized there's a Blackbeard. again. I thought they picked up of him. Now they have
No.
both the Doki and the Blackbird.
Oh,
but
no!
he's gone! Yes! Blackbird is dead!
Right, they can win now. They've got a very big chance to win, but actually, never mind, because Dent's there cleaning up Rotter, and I mean, it's a 2 versus 4, almost a 1 versus 4, there it is. And well, Katsu in a 1 versus 4 with the SMG-11, it's not really the gun you want at long range, it's not even going to matter, honestly, as Cassie finds the final pick, and, well, they just, I feel bad for them, honestly. It's the first round, yes, but I mean, that's 8 rounds in a row between these 2 maps.
That's a negative, how's it called? Mindset. You shouldn't think of it that way. I feel like they just needed to adapt to the new map because it's a map that's not really played if you think about it. I mean, it should be, because like some teams actually capitalize on the worst maps like Theme Park and Sky, and they try to scream them consistently, but Sky is still kind of not as genetic as Oregon, for example.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to play on Sky after playing on Chalet, for example. It's you just need to adapt to it before you actually do. Obviously, having strats will help, but even if you have strats, you need to scream maps like this regularly in order to have results that will actually favor you.
One thing that's not really going to be giving me hope, of course, is this is, I do believe, this is Blue Jays' map. So I'm expecting them to thrive with their strategies, with their tracking strategies, and I mean, considering Chalet was ZooIG's pick, I don't think we saw enough from them, of course. But I mean, who knows? We saw Blue Jays take ZooIG's map, potentially ZooIG can return the favour and take Skyscraper here. You never know with this game, honestly. It's all down to performance, it's all down to teamwork, and of course at the moment we are seeing Blue Jays working better together, but at any moment, this entire game can turn around.
100%. They all they have to do, like they can keep it up, because it's not that they played bad, but they just died way too quick to the Dokkaebi, and the calls were a bit delayed. As soon as they fix that, they're going to be wasting a lot of time off of Blue Jays, since they're on defense as well. But I can't help but see that they have the exact same setup.
Yeah, it's just one thing that we didn't really see enough of. Like I was saying, they need to be able to adapt. We need to see the multiple strategies that they can use, but we didn't see it last game. Whenever they went to a site, the same site twice, it was the same strategy. And if it's not working, you really need to change something, even if it's minor, which we didn't really see. Like operators very rarely changed as well. Well, we're going to see the wall getting open now. I really like that. I love the fact that you can open 2 with just 1 charge because of the AoE. Yeah, we've been seeing it for ages. Pavlov is going to find Siri this time around, and well, the wall is opened up, but I mean, they have an advantage.
Yeah, he sets down the Dokkaebi there. That's the person that actually got the 2 opening frags last round, meaning that they already lost one of their strongest entries, but Sanity gets the refrag onto Pavlov, so that's the castle playing in drums gone and deleted. No one holding the drum side now. Jaeger's below and rotating back to side. Alaba is going to try to play close to the position that the castle died on, but it's going to be really hard to play in a 1v2 or potentially a 1v3. Now, slowly going back into side, obviously. All they can do is hold angles as of right now, but they need to play a bit closer to each other. I can see that they're playing in pairs, kind of. But Alibi can get swarmed any time now, and she dies from the Blackbeard. And Sandy gets another one onto Katu, leaving the defenders in a 2v4.
And well, that Blackbeard shield is there to block those bullets, and Cassie's wants to finally get the kill, but Rotter's going to be there with a refrag onto Chep, but I mean, losing a lot of HP in the process. I'm not sure if he knows that there is one flanking to his left, but that sound call will make him aware, but it's not going to be enough, as we see down on the swing, managing to take Rotter down. That's, well, 9 consecutive rounds now for Blue Jays, and it was a little bit better with the start, but one thing that it's continued over to this map, they have this early advantage, and they always manage to let it slip away, always manage to have 2 consecutive frags against them. They really need to play off this advantage, fall back to the site if need be, not playing so aggressively, and I do believe that if they just bide their time, they will start to pick up rounds.
They do have the chance to win the initial gunfights and give themselves the advantage, but they just don't capitalize off of it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Now they're switching up the side pick. They're going to a different side. A slightly different lineup as well. As you can see, they have both a Goyo and Warden this time. I'm interested to see on how they actually play around this side, because you can play around it in a lot of different ways. And since Valk is an option here, I would probably use her as a plant denier. You know, having the camps there, you have
Yeah.
2 C4s and some Goyo shields on the side of defenders. So if you had the Valkams there, you could probably C4 people from below. But regardless, they still have the Goyo shields.
5 seconds to insertion.
I'm just excited to see how they play around this now. I love to
Yeah.
see that there's a Cade. Like this Cade call right there is very smart. If these attackers don't have any EMPs, which they do, but they might not know where the Cade claw is, they can get
Yeah, I
away
mean-
with a breach being closed forever.
It might even be safe from the impact EMP because, of course, it is behind a little tiny bit of a solid wall, I do believe. Which, of course, we have been seeing since the dawn of time, really. I think the most prominent use of that sort of strategy would be on Clubhouse with the CCTV wall, as
Oh,
you can
yeah.
place it just above the drone hole, yeah. But, I mean, well, that isn't this map, and we're already seeing BLUEJAYS start to make their way through the map, starting to take control of the office side, moving their way in quickly, and Ragon's been... Oh, he's been located, but 2 quick picks
Oh, wow.
for the side of ZooIG, and now they've got a massive advantage. They cannot throw this away. Chep's going to try and get a refrag, but as this hard breacher, you don't really want to be dying. Dent finds one onto Jeweler, bringing it a little bit more even. Can he find a second? No, he can't, as Rotter manages to retrieve him, but the refrag is instantly there. And right, they're in control. They've taken down some crucial operators, and another one added on. They cannot lose this now.
Well, never say never. There's still a chance for the Jaeger to lose the gunfight there, but it's very unlikely. Well, Ace is trying to push up. Jaeger is playing way too passive, which is a plus for him. He gets shot down from the Ace, but
way.
gets swung from the alibi. Ace dies, and that's the first down that ZooIG gets in after 9 consecutive rounds going to the team of BLUEJAYS. Yeah, the side switch there was actually very nice. Very advantageous change, and you know, really helped them.
It was great. A nice open for them, and a nice way to shut it down as well. I do
Yeah.
believe that the Jaegers players were a little bit questionable, playing extremely passive. Didn't even shoot a bullet, I don't think. I think he was a little bit
Yeah.
scared to contest the AK-12. But I mean, when he's right next to you, you have to shoot a bullet. You just sat there, shook.
I'm pretty sure he was waiting for the smoke or alibi to get in position for the refrag, the potential refrag.
If that
But
was the
yeah,
case,
he did play a bit too passive. To be
Yeah.
honest.
If that was the case, though, that is very high IQ that I can't even comprehend there. But still, at least pull the trigger on your weapon just a little bit. Even if you miss your shots, it's all right.
get the chance. Like,
But I
get the
mean-
chance, so.
Doesn't really matter though, does it? Because well, they got the round, and well, we could start to see them now bring this back and get more rounds on the board to follow. Katu play in the mirror, which is quite interesting. Of course,
Yeah.
it is very useful. However, with the amount of destructibility from below, as you can see in the entire thing is made of wood, should be a quick task to go below. And what's this? Cassie?
They will have ADSs on the mirror windows, and also they will
Hmm.
have people playing below, as you can see
Now-
one of them is.
I have never. I don't even know the operator's name. I've never seen it played.
Sense?
Yes, Jens, that's the
yeah,
one.
Sense is quite... Yeah, I mean, he's not that, they're not that new anymore as an operator, but still. Yula gets an early kill onto Dent. That's the entry off of the map already. But we'll just get a breach that early, actually. Thermite gets the wall open. Although it's just the left side, it's still good enough for a plan to go down if people get in positions. So you're gonna 5v4 right now. It feels like Yula knows that someone is going to push that stock side, but runs out a bit too late and misses the chance to get the kill onto the... I'm not sure who that was. That's the Thermite, yeah. He almost got the Thermite there.
Yeah. Just what I really don't want to see now is them throw away this advantage. Of course, it's fine if your roamer dies. It's fine. Like, just as long as they want to slow it down a little bit. And Pavlov is adding to this advantage as Syria is now fallen as well. And this is the ZooIG we missed on the last map. Taking early control, finding the early picks, which they were the recipient of last map. And I mean, they're playing not so aggressive, which I quite do enjoy to see. BLUEJAYS playing quite reserved at the moment, as they don't really know what to do. They're trying to recalibrate, but it seems like Chep and Cassie are going to be now running their way through the T side of the map, trying to get some picks back for the team. But he's being very loud. And surely they know his location, but the pre-fire
what
is
a
absolutely
shot.
immaculate. Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's on to a next one as well, but he's getting pinched. The castle getting pinched there. Getting the kill onto the Blackbeard. Pavlov, insane play, knows where both of the enemies are. He's just probably calling for reinforcements right now. Sen's looking the other way for the Jaeger that he hears. While Thermite prefers to actually jump in and pursue the castle, he misses the shots.
Oh.
And
Oh, the
Castle
flank.
actually turns around and kills the Thermite. Diffuser called on the ground, but gets refund from the Sense. Wow. I mean, that's the Zook we like to see. Now Diffuser's called on the ground. Sense is pushing up on Shrine. No one is going to push up. They're all playing passive and reserving their lives. They don't want to throw this chance away because it's not that often that you get a chance to be in a 3v1 with only 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, respect to Pavlov for that. He played his life, held enough time with 20 seconds and a 1 versus 3. The mirror window's still very much alive and still very much prominent. I don't know if he's going to have enough time. Going to be getting shot through the wall, flicking a little bit ruthlessly there. He's not managing to do much at the minute, and he's finally using his well, I'm just going to call it the Valorant gadget because that's what it is to me. And well, it's C4s, explosions, gunshots, no matter what it is, he's getting hit with all of them, and the round does end. And ZooIG showing that they can win this.
Well, that was interesting. Yeah, as you said, like I completely respect Castle for that play there. Pavlov did insane. I think it was a 3K as well. I like the repositioning there as well, going to Geisha split and getting the kill onto the Thermite. It was very nice to see. Now, ZooIG winning 2 rounds in a row, meaning that they have to go to a different side, and that's gonna be on the bottom floor of the building,
Attackers need to
and
locate
specifically
defuse
bathroom
bombs.
and master.
I mean,
It's a hard side to hold. If you don't get me wrong, it's kind of hard to hold that because you can still create a lot of angles as the attacker there, especially if you get the breaches.
Yeah, I mean, we're fully expecting to see some sort of vertical hold, but I mean, I honestly think that you can just possibly negate whatever hold they're doing above and just go for a plant because it's such an awkward site to defend. Not many ways to get back. I think there's like 2 or 3 doors and a window to get back into the site, of course, unless you open the hatch as well, which they are going to be doing. So they're going to be really relying on holding this top floor. They're going to have to ensure, basically, that they can waste enough time upstairs so that the plant isn't available. Maybe get a few picks along the way. But Dent, we're seeing Dent playing this Nook now. I mean, before the game, we had a tiny discussion about the ban percentage in Nook. I'm not sure if you were there, or if it was just me and Happy at the time, but
I wasn't there.
yeah, 79%. Of the time Nook is banned, which of course is not the play at the moment. So we'll see if that them not getting banned is gonna show impact as to why they do get banned on most games.
I mean, Nook can be utilized in a lot of different ways. It can either be a flank, so it can either be an entry, or even like a passive player to like push at the end of the round. It depends on the playstyle of the team. But right now, all that ZooIG have to keep in mind is that they don't have, or like they should not pick at all. They should just waste their time on the top floor, and that will result into BLUEJAYS getting a win. But no, I mean, yeah, Katy gets a free pick onto Dent. As I said, you can either be a sneaky player, you can either be an entry or a passive player. He decided to be a sneaky player and get shut down on Filmalusi instantly, leaving BLUEJAYS in a 4v5. Now, the top player is getting droned right now. Kate is having a bit of a dance with the drone there, but eventually gets the drone down. Now holding the drum side, while Yula gets a kill onto Siri. That's also the Ash down, but what's that? Cassie gets the refrag onto Yula. Okay, that's fun to see.
The 4 versus 3 now, and make it a 4 versus 1 as a double kill Ragon with the C4 onto Cassie and Chep, and they're both down. Sanity in a 1 versus 4. Rotter's going to shut him down, and oh my, that C4 hitting right where it needed to. Unreal scenes, and where was this team? Where was this team last map? That's what I have to ask, because they are showing such skill, such teamwork at the moment.
Honestly, like, it's literally what you said. Each team will win their opponent's map pick. And that's what it looks like right now. ZooIG are very, very, very dominant. And I'm excited to see if they can keep it up or not.
Defenders
I'm just trying to fathom
defused by attackers.
how they've switched over to this incredible play at the moment. It seems like we have. Oh no, he's right back. It's all right. Don't worry yourselves. But I am just wondering how they've managed to come alive, just out of the blue. And I mean, is it a bit too late to come alive? No, I wouldn't say so. Of course, yes, they lost the first map in undeniable fashion. But I mean, as long as they get this map in the bag, they have secured a draw. Of course, the round difference will be
10 seconds remaining.
against them even still, but regardless, you'll still be going away with something.
Yeah, 100%. Like right now, the all they can do is pray that they play as good as they did on the third round of the map, because they're back on karaoke now. That was the first time they decided to go to a different site, and it really paid off. I'm not sure if there's gonna be a shield on. No, there's not gonna be a shield on Shrine as there was last round, because the only shield that they have went on the side of Black Stars, and that means that Jaeger won't be able to do the passive play he did last round, waiting for the refrag to happen.
So,
Yeah.
what I've picked up on really is that whenever it's a frontal assault from Blue Jays, they seem to struggle. Whereas on the last map, we saw them being able to have these sneaky players like jumping in from behind, getting some picks. But now that's not the case really, as we're seeing ZooIG play a lot better together. Well, never mind. ZooIG gets a nice little wallbang onto Hula, and he's the first one to fall. But I like the way ZooIG are playing, but I mean, this round, maybe not so much as two of the members have already fallen. Rotter's in a dangerous position as well, with a potential pinch coming in. Pavlov is there to support for now as well, but just want to see how this round plays out. I mean, just a minute is gone, so not much time at all, and you've already lost two of your members. Two C4s potentially gone as well. They still have two left in their pockets, and I mean, we saw what impact they can make, but when there's still this many attackers alive, they're getting all these angles, all these potential pinches. I'm not sure what ZooIG are going to be able to do here.
Could this be a potential comeback from Blue Jays, getting that round difference neutral again? Jaeger in a gunfight with Sophia, but losing the gunfight to the pistol over. Still getting the kill on Tikate, that means. And Chep gets another one onto Pavlov, leaving Rota in a 1v5, turning away from the thermite. But he gets the kill on the IQ and pushing up on the planter now. But Blue Jay knew, and Cassie gets him down, shuts him down. That's a neutral half, 3-3 for both teams.
I feel like there might be a little bit of Caster's curse coming alive now, you know. As soon as I say they're starting to play really well, it completely flipped on its head that round. Which, I guess maybe it's just Blue Jays fighting back, showing that they want to win this. They've got more heart potentially. We don't know as of yet. I mean, it is nice though. It's nice to see a neutral half and not complete sweep. Let's see. Can ZooIG keep it up on the defense though? That is what I'm really on the attack. Sorry, that's what I'm worried about.
Attackers need to locate and defeat
I believe
the
that the only thing that its viewer and Caster wants is a good derby coming out from the two teams, right? So all we wish for is to see a good match that will last long. But it won't last long because of dumb plays. It will last long because of how good both of the teams will play, meaning that they will have to counter each other each round, and like each round has to be even better than the last one. Now we see the split change as well. We're gonna see ZooIG on attack here.
I mean, it's a very similar lineup, I'd say, to what we saw from Blue Jays. We're seeing that Lion once again getting used, and it shows that he is very useful on this map. His utility is able to make some damage, or you could say make a dent in the opposing side. And as well, we're seeing an Osa get brung as well, which that might cause a few issues. But I mean, two impacts in the pocket of the aforementioned dent could potentially negate all attempts to use those shields, but who knows? We'll have to see as the round progresses. As Army getting into play finally, which I mean, that's surprising, as Army's such a powerful operator.
Yeah, same with Osa. I don't think we saw her at all today, at least not until this round. We see that ZooIG are going for a very fast take onto the office side. They already breached one of the two sides they can. And of course there's people there to contest them. But Sanity gets a fair amount of damage dealt to him once again on the smoke. Did he get very aggressive there, or it was just unlucky? I don't know.
I mean, at the moment, that wall is not yet open because there is a mute jammer stopping it from well, getting opened.
Yeah.
But they have got utility to get rid of it eventually. But for now, they've not really got any potential pinch angles, any angles that they can watch to protect them. And oh my god, Dent with a run out onto Ragon. And he's got no one there to protect him as well. Oh, that is not the sort of offer that you want to be losing. That's 2 frag grenades. 2 and only frag grenades that he had in his pocket.
Utility-wise, it could have been worse for ZooIG, but still, someone has to be there to be able to refrag. Like, that was a very smart play from the Azami, though. No one was expecting that run out, so like complete props to him. Like, he played that very nicely. Now we can see 2 of ZooIG's players pushing bottom floor. Potentially 3 going down there as well. Oh no, one of them is rotating upstairs. Never mind. They're trying to clear any roamers. They probably read the C4s coming in from mute. But mute is playing Geisha, so there's not gonna be any threat from the C4s coming. But still, he gets a kill onto Pavlov. That's also off of the round now as well. No shields there. And
Oh no!
Ace is in a terrible
Katu.
guy with his Azami.
Katu! That is
no.
unreal. So, I think like 90% of his body would have been exposed on that rappel. It's not really a gunfight you want to be taking when you've got someone quick peeking when you're upside down. And the last 2 members now starting to push their way up the stairs. Rotter managing to find one, but the refrag is instantly there from Sanity, and it's left all in the hands of Jeweler as he's trying to push up the stairs as well. Barbed wire stopping him, and I mean, he's getting abused at this point. Sanity jumps over. Oh, and the teabag to finish
No,
it.
I mean,
disrespect.
I get that Cassie, I get that your team is doing very well, and you're in a 5v2, but you don't have to run like a mentally impaired person in the middle of the hallway and get shut down like that. Like, he literally shot you in the pelvis and you died. Like, man, please don't throw this game for you. Don't want to throw this game.
Right, I'm gonna use the reverse of the caster's curse so that ZooIG managed to pick up this game. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I've put it out.
Blue Jays.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Okay.
used by
I'm putting it out into the universe that ZooIG are going to win. But if I say that, will they lose? I'm not too sure. Who knows now?
Try to do voodoo dolls. Do you have any like
Whoa.
blood symbols from the Blue Jays players?
Hold on. That's a bit extreme. But you know, sure, why not?
I mean, it can work potentially. We see another similar setup coming in from ZooIG, even for a different side. The Lion is coming in, the Osa is coming in. They switched the Ace to the Thermite, which I believe is a very smart thing to do, because that's what Blue Jays did last round as well, and that's how they were able to get 2 walls with 1 bridge, so 4 in total.
attackers are moving
Very
out.
nice to see.
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
Persistent Sophia. They like Sophia a lot. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. You know what I miss? Well, I don't miss it whatsoever. The LMG meta. Oh my.
Oh my god, please. I was thinking about it, to be honest. I wanted to play back that season again.
Literally all you did is go Zofia, walk in a room, hold down your left click, and the entire enemy team would be dead. Yeah, Finker was unreal. Like, what was it? The frag grenades, the Gon 6, the Finker boost, as well as the LMG. The most overpowered operator in the game by far at that time.
By far, yeah. I have so many clips of me
Easily.
shooting people.
Yeah. Well, you can't really call it that. I mean, when you're using the most overpowered operator in the game, it is pathetic.
It's pathetic, but I was feeling good about myself. I know.
All right. Anyway, back to the game. We're seeing Jules start to make his way into karaoke, but he's a little bit trapped at the moment. And well, Dent's going to find the first one onto Ragon, and that Zofia we were just talking about has fallen already. And
Not gonna lie though, Thermite got the bridge onto office, I believe. So they did have some never mind.
Wait, what?
They didn't.
Oh,
They have a very nice setup with Mira instead. That was my bad. That's
That is-
smart coming in from ZooIG.
Can I just say, by the way, that is unreal because, but I do believe the floor below that isn't destructible as well, which is, unless I'm
not below the mirror window.
Yeah. So that's crazy. It can be very useful, of course, unless they establish control around drum and start to push up that side. And well, Dent's gonna fall to Rotter as the refraggers came in, but a minute and 15 seconds left. Not much damage has been done other than that one pick. They're gonna have to start to push their way through soon. I mean, the drone economy is still looking, it's looking iffy at this point. Of course, Katu's got both of them already deployed. Potentially to watch some flanks. I hope that's the case. The line scan's going to come in. They're going to start to be able to establish a foothold in more of the map, and the drone's going to come in. Chep's been spotted, and well, Sanity managed to take out Rotter anyway. I don't know if it's going to matter at this stage any.
Well, okay, well, you like it's a Rifa against Cassie now. That's also the panic of the game. They're all setting up angles and like holding angles as well, but like honestly, Blue Jays have wasted so much time that you either have to push or die. There's no other option there for the team of ZooIG. Right now, I can see that Sip is holding a very nice angle on the shrine.
What is that?
Yeah, it's bad, it's sad, but it's nice.
Just please don't get a kill off it.
15
Oh,
seconds remaining.
okay.
What are you? No,
That
Chep.
should not be able to happen.
10 seconds left.
Why is Cat breaching the wall?
Is that a sniper? Is that a shotgun sniper? What was that?
I have no idea. I'm actually lost.
Oh my! What? That was a
Yeah,
scrap.
my bro, you could just jump in. You didn't have to breach the wall. Except if it was that bad, because we're talking about Ubisoft's game.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
You know what? Can we just take a moment to just? I don't know if like anything's gonna. I'm just gonna trash on Ubisoft.
Okay.
Ubisoft, if you're listening, fix your servers, please.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
How did we not think of telling them in a stream in Revival League? That's the only way they can listen to us. That's revolutionary for the community of Siege right now.
Unbelievable.
Can we just admire how much time Blue Jays wasted last round?
Oh yeah.
Need to locate
It was
as many bombs as they can.
Spectacular.
beautiful. Yeah, yeah. It was a joy to watch. Oh, Cassie, are you all right there, mate? Well, no, he must have impacted himself because, well, impacts. Well, you can't. Friendly fire's off, isn't it, during prep phase?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cassie, you're not really doing yourself any favors there, mate. But I mean, you are 2 rounds up at the moment, so I mean, I guess you can afford to lose a little bit of health, just as long as you're winning your gunfights, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the first time we see the kitchen side being played, by the way.
yeah.
Pretty generic setup, not gonna lie.
I mean-
we're gonna have people playing above, which is I love to see, like heavy roam.
I don't know how much versatility you can have with this site, honestly. Like,
Attacker's objective is to locate
I feel like to be able to come up with a new. Almost
was
got his head
close.
took off there. That was very close. Like, I don't know how versatile the site is. Well, the site itself, you can't really do much with. It is what you do above that really changes the game. But like you said, it's very default. And I mean, the default setup is default for a reason, because it works. But we're just going to see if they can make it work. Jules going to be droning in straight away. He's going to be getting destroyed, however, by that player inside Karaoke. And Katu's going to fall, being injured already. Not sure if he's going to be able to get retrieved.
Oh, he got
I
wallbanged.
don't know if Cassie is aware that the injury has occurred. Of course, there's points as well. They're not on in any form of a league and whatnot. And Jules going to try to repel his way in, but oh my! Dent with
my.
a jump out collects them both potentially. As
No, they
Katu,
don't know Bike is injured.
Katu is still injured, holding on. Never mind.
Okay, there he is. Okay. Honestly, all that Blue Jays have to do is hold kitchen window, but like Siri gets another kill on Toyota, they don't even have to hold that window and they still win the round. Almost. It's a 2v4 yet. You never know what can happen. We can see the Rifa getting happening onto Shep. I think it's Shep. Now we see both of the ZooIG members droning, but they don't have enough utility to burn that much, like that many arena gates and whatnot.
Oh,
So, okay, Siri gets
Wow.
stabbed by Pablo.
oh my!
Okay, that's a 3k for Siri or even a 4k. I think no, it was a 3k.
I do just
Okay.
want to take just a short moment to apologise to every single member of ZooIG. I apologise. You were doing well, and then I accidentally cursed you a lot. And it's match point now, 6-3. Blue Jays wanting to take this one home at this point. They just want to end it. They just want to get this secured and go home with 2 wins. Which, I mean, did we expect it? Sort of. It is Blue Jays. They're quite renowned to win quite a lot of the games. However, wait, is it possible to go to overtime? I'm not too sure.
I mean, ZooIG as a team right now, they're doing far better than they were doing last game. That's like already an improvement, and there's no one says that they cannot make it to overtime or even win the game. The only thing is that maps like Skyscraper that are not as commonly played, they're kind of a hit or miss, right? So if you do well on defense and then you don't seem to adapt to attack, then you're probably gonna lose. You're not gonna win any rounds, except if you like take a break, like take a step back and think about what you have to do thoroughly. And right
Yeah.
now they don't have the luxury of doing that because they already used the timeout on the first map.
10 seconds to go.
There's one thing I really want to see, honestly. Like, there's this angle that I saw a couple months ago from a member of the team called Austrian Force, where you play inside Dragon on the stairs. You open up the wall that's next to this Jaeger now, and you can get an angle all the way into the office breach from those stairs. Yeah, it's a very nice little angle. Oh my god.
Oh no,
Pavlov.
that's not what we want to see.
Yeah, no, especially considering it's match point for Blue Jays. You're losing your OSA there. It's not really the operator you really want to be losing there. I'd say it's one of the more useful. Well, I mean, every single operator is useful, of course, but just the amount of impact that an OSA can make is quite exponential. But Ragon is going to shrug that off and push his way in, try to clear out some of these potential players below. An impact grenade, it's like they know where they are, it seems. There's going to be some sort of intel on them, of course. It's, well, unless, of course, they're cheating, but Siri is going to find one on Tajula anyway, and going to be playing quite aggressively again, trying to find the other player downstairs being Ragon. He's going to be taking shots, not being able to hit them, unfortunately, but Ragon's going to be getting shot from elsewhere. Fragonade getting cut, not going to be able to find its target. And with a minute gone, you've got 2 members gone, and half the health of Ragon has been depleted as well. It's not looking too good for them. And made to add insult to injury, well, Ragon has fallen.
That's an unexpected run from the alibi there. It's still, I mean, it's never too late to make a play, but Cassie just gets another kill on Toronto, and now last guy's just rappelled on the building. Doesn't know what to do, looking around, trying to excuse himself out of the situation, but there's not much that he can do.
Well,
Rappelling off. I mean, all you can do now, you have a lot of time left, right? So all you can do is bait people one by one, since they're gonna play like monkeys. Maybe reduce the man count and give yourself a chance to actually win this run. Like, see if 2 people are already downstairs and like running around in random places. He gets a kill onto Jaeger, meaning that he can actually push up into side now, since there's still people outside of the building, I believe. Except if it's the alibi thingy.
Call it stupidity. I think. I don't know. You can call it stupidity or you can call it big balls, but I mean...
Oh my god.
Well, he's found a second, and look at this.
He's all alone inside. He can get the pants down.
This is... No, you can't let this happen. Cassie doesn't even know where he is. Oh,
she gets an injury and oh my god, and it's a 1v1. Bro. And the last guy is below. I'm telling you, this is exactly what he had to do. Kill people one by one.
What is going on?
In a 1v1. No.
But look at his HP. Oh my no. That is how it ends. A shotgun snipe from halfway across the map. That is...
Oh my god.
No. He deserved that win. He deserved to win that round. It's so unfortunate. Man. Blue Jays Ventus. Blue Jays Ventus still coming away with it. I mean, they were the better team. We have to admit it. We saw glimmers of hope shining through at times for the side of ZooIG. I think they woke up a bit too late. It seems to be the case, and just a couple of rookie mistakes kept occurring, and it cost them all the rounds. And I mean, it was 3-2. They had the lead at one point, but then 5 consecutive rounds they lost, and just no adaptation, it seemed, throughout that entire series, or very little. And we need to see better from them in the future.
Yeah. I mean, it was very close. It was a very close round, that last one. But, like, even if they won that round, it would solely be because of one player getting the 1v5. Like, as a team, Blue Jays shined. Or shone, I'm not sure how you say that. You get what I mean, though. Like, they did play well. They played better. And they deserved the win. I love to see that ZooIG did far better on the second map, though. Like, you have to give them the point. They did better than they did on the first map.
Yeah, of course.
All we want to see now is improvement. Every team can improve, and every team will improve as the longer they play together. So we can't wait to see them playing on the next games. Honestly.
Yeah. They just need to build the chemistry, build up the playing, and they should be all right in the future. Anyway, that will be it for me and Ultra.